Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Vampyr or Vampyr. I still don't understand how to pronounce the game. Alright. We have to trade in this mission. Reassure Thelma Howcroft about the spies. I may talk to a couple other patients as well. See if I can unlock any new quests. And then we'll be off. We're going to go back and continue on with this blackmail plotline. This is my second session of the game. We'll see how things go. People have told me who played the game more than me that the game actually gets much better further in. So I'm excited about that, and obviously I'm hoping for those better parts to happen soon. What's this? Codeine. Yada-da, yada-da-da-da. Here she is. Wait a minute. I stole some items.
You are going to reveal all your secrets to me.
What the fuck?
Even the darkest thoughts in your heart.
My blood and soul. They belong to you now.
The life running in your veins. This dead flesh needs it.
Oh, please spare me, Dark Queen. Spare your obedient slave.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
I wish I could be sick again. Feel my blood boil with the fever.
Alright, here we
Good
go.
evening, Miss Howcroft.
What on earth?
How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Alright, here we go.
I have made inquiries about the men who were tracking you, Miss Howcroft.
I did not expect a mortal to have this sort of courage. Speak, Doctor. Why are they hunting me down?
It was a misunderstanding.
It was a misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me, but they don't know what I'm capable of.
If
Oh
you'll
my
accept
God.
some advice from a petty mortal, I think you should assume a low profile and just quietly disappear into the shadows.
You are right. And you have served me well, mortal. Take this as a reward for your time.
What?
Perhaps I
What you
will
giving
allow
me?
you to drink deep of my blood. One day.
Thank you. I'll keep
Ew, she
that
give me a blood
proposition
sample.
in mind.
Haha! She gave me a freaking blood sample. Oh boy.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Alright, Black Mage C-Type did 100 bits
But the
here and
suffering
says,
continues.
I'm really enjoying your Vampyr playthrough. The game reminds me of the Order 1886, but with less garbage gameplay and more he says less ass gameplay, but more werewolf ass. That's right. Hot werewolf ass action in this game, and we all love it. I hope there's more firm, tight werewolf asses with no hair coming up later in the game. So I think there were a couple patients in this room I didn't talk to yet. Oh, this one's dead. Oh, no, he's not. He's just like, in pain or something. Writhing. Who's this? Is this the doctor I already talked to?
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
It's that Aykroyd guy. I already talked to him, okay.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Game Boy just cheered. He said, I'm glad you're back on YouTube. Thank you, Game Boy. I'm glad I'm back, too. Of course, I don't know what's going to happen with my channel. But we'll find out. Hopefully people will still watch it. Who's this?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
So his arm's fucked up.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Huh. Weird that they can't figure this out.
Tell me about
What his
yourself,
problem
Mr.
is.
Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work. and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Alright.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies.
That's it. Yep, okay.
Goodbye for now,
I need more
Mr.
hints.
Fiddick. I'll see you later.
My sweet girl.
So who else didn't I talk to yet? Oh, who's this?
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working.
Here's a new guy.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Need all hints. Okay.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
Plague Wielder shoot 50 bits and was asking why is DSPGaming uploading tons of old content. It's not. All that content was always there, but it was set to private. But then all my videos were set to private because of this fuck up that YouTube did yesterday. So I had to check through all the public, and so all the old shit that you should never have seen went public. So I apologize for that. But anyway, back to the game.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
Now Cyber Elk cheered and said, Phil, I told you everything would be alright. Why are you worried about the channel now that it's back? Because right now, I've lost over 1,000 subs and growing. Because people are angry that their sub boxes were spammed. And no one's watching the videos on the channel. I looked and like, literally no one's watching the videos. I guess people are pissed off. And they're not watching now. That's why I'm worried. But anyway, let's keep going.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
Experiments.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
Emperor Swaggins just cheered. He says, I should wear a bowler hat like Jonathan to the streams. It would make me look like more professional. Yes, but however, a bowler hat would not fit over these headphones, sadly, so I can't. Aha.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr.
Ain't it
Ackroyd
always?
is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Well, Asian Entrepreneur just cheered. He said, glad your channel's back, and I'm the only one who loves $1.50 hot dog and soda combos at Costco and their $2 giant pizza slices. I've never tried them, so I couldn't attest to it, but they do look good. Hardy Buck cheered. He said, don't bother with Onrush. I played the demo, meh. If you guys don't know, Onrush is supposedly the next game for the people who made MotorStorm. So apparently the game they made sucks. I don't know.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes,
Ah,
maybe.
side quests.
I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research. Yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Got a side
You want me
quest.
to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for
Ah.
I may pass by if I have time.
A side quest.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True, true. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Alright, are we done with this guy? No. Haha, gotta keep going, damn.